This one's hit deep out to left center field. Kita ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game and it's already 1-0.
Andres Ramirez will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
1-2, here it comes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Devin O'Rourke comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
On the ground to the left side. Shipman is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Victor Moreno will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production out of that 7-hole these days. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Martin Carlisle, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
David Kida comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Montgomery, left fielder, David Kida.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And this ball game is tied at 1.
So much for getting out to that early lead on the road. You can go ahead and kiss that goodbye. This pitch is just planted right in his wheelhouse, and you won't miss too often when you leave him there.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Jeremy Pitts will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
No one out with a runner at second. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
John Pitts will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. With a moment now, let's have a look at how the lookouts line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Sean Albrecht is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Fernando Tejada will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting sixth,
Derek Jeffries will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
batting seventh, left fielder
Diego Ibar is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't like the way they're working here. They're giving him way too much credit.
Yeah, if it's an inch or 2 outside, I think he'll chase it, but not when it's way off the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Johnny Kasizak will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
batting ninth,
Willie Cardenas has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Into the box, Derek Strickland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
A pause and the 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Chuck Shipman will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. To first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, David Molina.
Stepping in, David Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Alan
Wayne will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Counts 1-1.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Tejada is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Andres Ramirez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Andres Ramirez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped at the plate. Hits. Has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Devin O'Rourke.
In now, Devin O'Rourke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Crowder comes up with it. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Center fielder, Victor Moreno.
Victor Moreno is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Standing in now, Fernando Tejada. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think...
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Derek Jeffries. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Chattanooga leads it here 3-1. John Crowder will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
Heading out toward shallow right. O'Rourke over to his right, 1 down. David Keita will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
And he was all over the fastball, and I think we're going to see them attack him a little differently here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him.
Oh, you got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
Jesse Pitts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Oh, and he botches it.
Now batting.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And with it, the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Diego Ibar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Left fielder, Diego Ibar.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy for anything. I mean, this would sting on a 95-degree afternoon in Arlington. But on a cold night like this, he's going to be feeling that for a couple of hours. That's called a good old-fashioned jam sandwich.
Johnny Kasizak is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Standing in now, Derek Strickland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Three and 2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 24, second
Andres
baseman,
Ramirez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Now batting,
Devin O'Rourke will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Lookouts lead it 4-2. Sean Albrecht is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
third baseman, number 5, Chuck.
Now to the plate, Chuck Shipman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Drilled on the ground to short. Kasizak is right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Guys, I think it's fair to say that out of any position on the field, it's the shortstop out there that loves to show off his arm the most. And this throw totally takes off on him and goes right over his first baseman's head. I guess if you're going to make an error, you might as well let everybody know about it.
Into the box, David Molina ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is in there.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Alan Wayne is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So stepping in, number 15, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
The left fielder, number 8, David Keita.
David Keita strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Ibar shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Jesse Pitts steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Victor Moreno heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Victor
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2. Still 2 and 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Pitts will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fernando Tejada is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2 and 2 pitch?
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. high in the air and deep to left center field. Pitts ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Well, he wasn't too far away from home run number 2 in the ball game. This thing is tagged pretty good, and you'll see it's going to hit off the wall out there, and in the end, he'll make it all the way up to third. Have a game.
In now, Derek Jeffries. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Diego Ibar is on deck. And that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
Diego Ibar started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And he lays off for ball 1.
His last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, it's been a different story. Watching video of the last game is really paying off.
High in the air out to center field. Pitts moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run's in to score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Johnny Kasizak stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 5-4. Jeremy Pitts comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ibar ranging back. He's there and records the first out. John Pitts will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Moreno racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, first baseman
Sean Albrecht will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. O'Rourke going back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Greg Guevara will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Willie Cardenas will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Strickland.
Derek Strickland strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Stepping in now, Andres Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Leading off the inning, Chuck Shipman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
And the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Alan Wayne is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ibar racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Lookouts lead it 5-4. Devin O'Rourke will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Well, that didn't take long to get a man into scoring position. And quite truthfully, he's probably a little bit unlucky that he's not touching third and home here as well. No waiting for a pitch here. He jumps on that very first pitch of the inning and nearly drives it out of here.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Fernando Tejada is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Now at the plate, Derek Jeffries. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The left fielder, number 23.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Now pitching for the Biscuits, number 35, Jim Heinen.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Diego Ibar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kita has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Could be a big insurance run right there. You'll take anything you can get at this point, and that pushes a lead up to 3, so he'll be getting some high fives in that dugout.
At the plate, Johnny Kasizak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hits. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is. Three runs already home here. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Derek Strickland will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Leading off the inning, John Crowder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Calling for it, O'Rourke, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. David Kita strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Moreno. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Jesse Pitts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 8-4. Russell Roach will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
23, Russell Roach.
Andres Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Devin O'Rourke, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Victor Moreno is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late goings. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Fernando Tejada steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Pitts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. John Pitts will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
First baseman,
Sean Albrecht will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Nope.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is in the air out to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Fred Beatty will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Into the box, Chuck Shipman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. A man at third with 1 away.
That's
2-1.
The count is 2-1.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
In now, David Molina, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike 1. The man on third with 2 down. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Lookouts lead it 8-5. Julio Guzman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Derek Jeffries is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Diego Ibar will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
On the ground to short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Johnny Casizak.
Johnny Casizak gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective. Right in on the hands.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Willie Cardenas stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Set to deal on 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Chattanooga leads it here 8-5. Antoine Jefferson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Alan Wayne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. John Crowder will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And another snap throw to the bag. keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
David Kida comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Rourke has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jesse Pitts makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Moreno is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off, and in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.